This video will be a full tour and documentation of this 2019 Toyota Highlander Limited Platinum.
This Highlander is painted in Blizzard Pearl.
It does have smart key access. The front door panels do have storage areas with bottle holders. It does have a premium JBL Green Edge sound system. Excellent sound quality, by the way. Of course, you get power windows, door locks, and mirrors. Also got two-person memory settings for the driver.
This one has the ash interior color scheme, and the limited trim offers perforated leather seat upholstery.
Both of the front seats are fully powered. Driver also gets a power lumbar adjustment. Now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start it up. On the key fob, you've got the buttons for lock, unlock, power tailgate release and panic. And along with smart key, it does have push button ignition.
The Highlander is Toyota's entry in the very popular three-row family crossover segment, alongside other contenders like the Honda Pilot and Chevy Traverse. The model debuted for the 2001 model year, and as of 2022 is currently in its fourth generation. Using a modified version of the platform used by models like the Camry, the Highlander is also one of the longest-running vehicles in its segment. Early models actually didn't offer third-row seating, but a third row began being offered in 2004 models. Every generation so far has also been offered as a gas-electric hybrid. This 2019 model we have here represents the Highlander's third generation, which was sold in North America from model years 2014 through 2019. Larger than its predecessor, the third generation Highlander was also now available as an 8-seater if you got the second row bench seats. 2017 saw the third generation Highlander receive a mid-cycle facelift. Aside from a revised exterior, the V6 engine was also updated with direct injection and a bump in power, and the 6-speed transmission found in V6 models was upgraded to an 8-speed. A new SE trim was also added, and it also had more standard features than before, including Toyota Safety Sense. So trim levels for the US market 2019 model year Highlander include LE, LE+, XLE, SE, and the range topping Limited. And if you get a Limited with the available Platinum package like the one in this video has, then you're pretty much loading it with all the bells and whistles you can get. The Platinum package adds things like a panoramic sunroof, second-row heated seats, a heated steering wheel, special dark chrome rims, a bird's-eye view camera system, and more. As for the Highlander Hybrid, it only comes as an LE, an XLE, or Limited, and you can also get it as a Limited Platinum. Two different engines are offered on non-hybrid Highlanders. The base one, which can only be had in LE models, is a 2.7-liter inline-4 making 185 horsepower. Optional on the LE and standard on all the other trims is a 3.5-liter V6 making 295 horsepower. Hybrid models use a 3.5-liter V6 engine paired up with two electric motors to make a total of 306 horsepower. 3 automatic transmissions can be had overall, which are a 6-speed for 4-cylinder models, an 8-speed for V6 models, and a CVT for hybrids. 4-cylinder models are front-wheel drive only, and hybrid models are all-wheel drive only. Standard V6 models can be either. The mid-sized Highlander is the largest unibody crossover in Toyota's US 2019 lineup, slotting above the compact RAV4.
Now in the instrument cluster, you have 4 analog gauges, including your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge. With this button, you can adjust the brightness. This button, you can go between trip A, trip B, and your odometer. And then in the center is a digital information display, which has quite a lot of info. You can control that via the controls right here on the steering wheel. A lot of stuff pertaining to settings, fuel economy info, different safety features and whatnot. It has a 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped, multifunctional steering wheel. As for controls, on this side are your audio controls, along with your hands-free phone and voice commands. On this side are your information display controls. You also got the buttons for your following distance pertaining to your radar cruise control, along with your lane departure warning and steering assist. And right here is your cruise control stock. This is a tilt and telescopic steering wheel. The parking brake is foot operated. You also got your electronic fuel door release, some storage for the driver. Got your auto high beams, auto start stop for the engine. This button, you go between some of your cool exterior cameras, we'll go over that in a second. Power tailgate release, wiper de-icer, heated steering wheel toggle, and parking sensors. So you push that, and with this button, this view button, well, you got to push on the parking sensors. And then as you can see, it's got this really cool 360 view with a 3D rendering of the Highlander showing all your surroundings. Then becomes an overhead camera. And push this, it shows a 360 view of everything around you. You can pause it at any point. Really cool. Awesome stuff. Air vent for the driver. Right here is your exterior lighting stock. And on this side, got your wiper stock. Going down the center of the interior, you got a speaker up top, digital clock, passenger airbag indicator, air vents on either side, and your touchscreen infotainment system, your CD player slot, a little bit of physical radio controls like your volume, power, and tuning knobs, some shortcut buttons for the infotainment system. We'll go over this system in a bit. Hazard light button. Right here are all the controls for your tri-zone automatic climate control. Below that is some storage. The storage tray does go all the way over to there. Push button ignition. In front of the shifter, you have an aux port, 3 USB ports, and a power outlet. And in front of that, you got some more controls, including your traction control, snow mode, downhill assist, and your all-wheel drive lock. Next to the shifter, you got 2 cup holders. Putting it in reverse does display not only a backup camera, but also your bird's eye view 360. Toggle your guidance lines, different camera views. Behind the shifter are the controls for your 3-stage heated and cooled front seats. Center console with a large amount of storage. Got a removable tray in there, along with another power outlet. The glove box is lockable. There are grab handles at all 4 corners. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors and lights. As for the overhead console, got a sunglass holder, along with a mirror to check on the passengers, roadside assistance, garage home link, your overhead lighting, and the controls for your panoramic sunroof. One-touch automatic. And finally, here's a quick look at the infotainment system. So right now we're on the app screen, which is pretty much how we get to everything. Right there's your navigation map. Audio, your different sources, does have AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth audio streaming, as well as whatever you might have plugged in via USB or aux, and of course a CD player, so pretty much any way you can think of. Phone for parent to phone, for messages. Eco shows how economically you've been driving. Settings. Local traffic. Driver easy speak. Also can look at your local weather and whatnot. And then go over all your routine maintenance schedules. Your micro SD slot for the navigation map. Got your phone shortcut button and seat track. And now we'll have a look at the engine bay, but not before rolling down the driver's window. All 4 windows are fully automatic.
The Limited Platinum is sporting these dark chrome 19-inch 5-spoke chrome-tack rims. Powering the Highlander Limited is a 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. It's a dual overhead cam, 24-valve power plant with direct injection along with VVTi and VVTiW technologies. It produces 295 horsepower at 6,600 RPM and 263 pound-feet of torque at 4,700 RPM. This engine is paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission with a manual mode, and in this particular Highlander, power is sent to all 4 wheels. Running on regular unleaded with a 19.2-gallon fuel tank, the EPI estimates for the all-wheel drive Highlander Limited are 20 mpg in the city and 26 mpg on the highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a double wishbone rear suspension. The car is brought to a stop by 4-wheel disc brakes with ventilated front ones. The Limited Platinum has a base curb weight of 4,354 pounds. V6 models are also capable of towing up to 5,000 pounds.
As you saw earlier, the fuel cap is located on the driver's side. The rear door panels also have storage areas with bottle holders. We also got some rear sunshades. First, we'll check out the third row seats. Alright, here we are in the third row, so right off the bat, first off, as for space, a full-grown adult is not going to be comfortable back here. This is the type of third row seat that is mainly for kids or very small people. Anyways, back here, there are cup holders on either side for the third row passengers. But anyways, we'll check out the second row seats. Alright, now we are in the second row captain's chairs. Both front seat backs have storage pockets on Kodaks. As for rear passenger amenities, you have 2-stage heated second row seats, along with your rear climate controls. Then down here, USB ports, and a household style power outlet. Both the second row seats also have armrests. And you can fold up this little thing to reveal a little bit of a tray and 2 cup holders. And, well, as for space, someone who's roughly 6 foot, 6'1", considering I put the driver's seat where I'd have it if I was driving, comfort is pretty good back here. Headroom is sufficient, my head's not quite touching the ceiling. Legroom, as you can see, is pretty good. So, not too cramped back here. And, of course, you also got the heated back seats, so it's extra nice. Single exhaust, rear wiper, and it does have a power tailgate.
The Highlander offers 13.8 cubic feet of cargo room with all the seats up. Folding the third row down expands space to 42.3 cubic feet. From there, if you fold down the second row as well, you then get 83.2 cubic feet of space.
Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2019 Toyota Highlander. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.